Ritsas, Niketom Issa, and Lir Vikingo. I just greeted you in Valyrian, the language created by the linguist David J. Peterson for Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon. Many of you loved my videos where we covered the best cultures, religions, and counties in Vanilla CK3, and for those who missed them, I've pinned the series link in the top right corner. This time we are diving into the AGOT mod. It took a while to put this all together since the AGOT wiki isn't really up to date, so I needed to double check every detail manually. Over the next couple of months, I will release at least 2 videos covering everything you need to know about the Game of Thrones mod. If you have any ideas, or you just want me to, let's say, cover any specific aspect of AGOT mod, just let me know down in the comments, and I will make sure to deliver the best what I can. Let's start the main part of this video with the easiest thing, the ethoses, which are one of the categories in the ranking, earning from 0.25 and up to 2.5 points. In the Vanilla CK3, we only have 7 of them, but the AGOT modders added 3 extra ethoses to complicate things a little bit more. Let's quickly go through all of them. On the last place, Mystic. Then we have Ceremonious, Spiritual, Communal, Festive, Stoic, Bellicose, and the top 3 in my opinion, Egalitarian, Methodical, and Bureaucratic. I don't want to get into too much details, as I already covered them in one of my previous videos. Time for traditions. I counted 65 unique traditions, which comes with unique bonuses. Some of them with funny names, like for example Salt of Rock. They are not groundbreaking. To be fair, none of them received more than 4 points from me. I am not going to explain each one of them, as you can do it yourself just by playing the game. On the 10th place, scoring a total of 16 points, we have 2 cultures, Rhoynish and Saldornish. Both cultures share the same region of origin, the Stepstones, with the exception of some counties with Rhoynish culture in Essos and Saldornish in Doran. The cultures also share the same heritage. No strange is that both share the same egalitarian ethos. And here their connections are ending, as in fact they are very different. Rhoynish culture traditions are focused on farmland and great army development, especially in coastal counties where you can build a trade port building, and the Saldornish culture strength is mainly in being able to manage bigger realm without any debuffs. On the next, 9th spot, again 2 cultures, Oniwaine and Kaya Nayan. The second one have an amazing name. Whoever created it, good job man, you want me to break my tongue. Both cultures scored the same number of points, 16.5. The Oniwaine is of a bureaucratic ethos, suggesting higher cultural fascination and development growth from the start of the game. The Kaya Nayan culture on the other hand is stoic, giving your rulers disease resistance and boosting defender advantage against invaders. With astute diplomats as a Oniwaine character, you'll be looking for a peaceful and defensive kind of gameplay. Just make sure to have like 2 or 3 kids, as you'll be able to easily marry them off and create powerful alliances, and focus on building up your realm from inside. With the Kaya Nayan culture, your main focus is on military power and the bonuses which you get in the mountain counties, as this culture have the same mountain homes tradition twice, getting precious bonuses doubled in those areas. On the 8th place, we got the Andal culture, located in Essos. The Andal culture is one of the oldest cultures in the Game of Thrones world, and with Bellicose ethos, you know what you need to do. Conquer as much as you can. Use the metal workers tradition as best as you can. This will make your heavy infantry and spearmen tougher than obsidian block in Minecraft. 7th position goes to Saldornish, another culture from Doran. With communal ethos, you get to construct building 10% faster and 5% cheaper, which is a great addition, especially in early stage of your campaign. This culture excels in drylands, having so many bonuses from its traditions. You are posed to success in that type of terrain. On top of that, you have access to unique cavalry units, which you can recruit and maintain for less gold. Next, we have Myrish culture. It is the first culture of Valyrian heritage on today's list, but little spoiler, not the last. Myrish culture is based mainly in Essos and the Stepstones, but of course it will spread around the map once you start conquering. The Myrish culture is quite unique. assist of a methodical ethos, an ethos which was added by the AGOT mod. A culture with this ethos gets a boost to monthly development growth, prowess grows by +1, and friendly fatal casualties are smaller, which in overall is quite good. If you choose expansion, then the Metalworkers tradition will help you with your men at arms, and if they will not be enough, you can always hire some mercenary companies for cheaper. Just remember that they have to be of your own culture, otherwise you will not get the discount. The 5th place is occupied by Marinese culture, which scored 17.5 points. This is the only culture on today's list, which you can find in Giskar region. With bureaucratic ethos, your development is boosted from the day one, and with traditions like maritime mercantilism and city keepers, it is important to mention that the gold and prosperity will always be in your realm, even in harsh times of war or disease. On top of that, the 10% feudal vassal contribution, which you get from hereditary hierarchy tradition, fills your coffers with enormous amount of gold. Just make sure to spend that wisely. Just below the podium on the 4th place, we have Essos Valyrian, by the name, one of my favorite cultures. The Essos Valyrian culture is located in Volantis. I know that the name suggests that it's supposed to be in Essos, but the map placement shows something different. This culture is also of bureaucratic ethos, emphasizing on development and cultural fascination, but the internal development will never be your main priority when you are playing as an Essos Valyrian character. It will always be expansion, and with this, the Metalworkers bonuses comes in handy, boosting your heavy infantry and spearman toughness. And even when your own men-at-arms will not be enough to crush your enemies, you can always hire some mercenaries for half of the price. This is enabled by the Malleable Subjects tradition. This is also the first time when I am going to mention an AGOT tradition, as I think it provides nice bonuses. The Blood of the Old tradition enables you to recruit a powerful Black Wall Chariot unit, a new men-at-arms which is only available for this culture. Even though they don't get any terrain modifiers, look at those stats. 75 in damage, 40 in pursuit, and 30 in screen. They are amazing in early game. On the 3rd spot, we have Norvoshi culture, which is also of Valyrian heritage. Located in Essos, this culture prioritizes spirituality over growth and expansion. Just don't get me wrong. With the By the Sword tradition, you got unlimited casus belli for holy wars. Of course, characters of different religions don't like you, but who cares? In times of war, if someone attacks you, your priests will help you to defend your land, as you can employ them as knights. They also get prowess boosts for certain traits, visible on the screen now. If you love role-playing as I do, I would advise to focus on religious and learning playstyle, making sure your characters will get the best education and will live for longer, so that they will have time to build a powerful realm even within one lifetime. As we know, even one man can change the history. Second best culture in my ranking is Westerlander, located, of course, in Westerlands. To be second, this culture scored a total of 19.5 points, and with bureaucratic ethos, you would think that you will mainly focus on your development, but that's not the case in this example. With your hill dwellers tradition, you will excel in fighting in hills, so conquer as many counties as possible with this type of terrain, build hill farms, and benefit from its bonuses to your knights and men-at-arms. And if that is not enough, you also have Metalworkers tradition here, with even more benefits for your army. Thanks to the legalistic tradition, which allows you to control 30 more direct vassals, your realm can stretch from the north to the south, and what's most important, all of them will be directly under your rule, giving you monthly taxes and levies. And finally, the best culture, scoring 20.5 points, is Upper Valeman, another culture of Andal heritage. Upper Valeman, as its name suggests, is in the Vale region. The Stoic ethos boosts defender advantage by 5, which is great, especially when you are defending your realm against invaders. If so far you have loved farmlands and been enjoying the juicy development growth, you will need to change that. With the mountainous tradition, all the characters of the Upper Valeman culture get the bonuses visible on the screen now. You can actually stop the video to read through all of them, as it's quite a lot. Mountains and hills will be your best bet to establish your capital. It's always good to have the counties which you directly control in the terrain for which your traditions gives you the most of bonuses. I hope you liked this video. If you learned something new or even found it helpful, don't forget to leave a like or even leave a comment, as it will push this video for more people. and more gamers will be able to actually enjoy it. From me, thank you so much for watching, and as always, may Odin watch over you. Skål!